Is this what a crazy person does? These people have so much money. And tell your little fat friends that there's food in the fucking fridge if they want it. Do you want me to mouth off to you? Cut me in line for some fucking mac and cheese. I'll set you straight. No matter how much money I get and save up, there's a good chance I'm still just gonna be pissing in the fucking cup. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of Joe Kelly's Van Chronicles. Thanks for checking out my podcast, everybody. I am Joe Kelly, your audio version of a mushroom. I don't know if you picked up on that sound, but that was me turning my key off, because I am coming to you live from the podcast studio that is the 2000 Dodge Grand Caravan, also known as Goldie. Good times in Atlanta, near a place where I usually sleep from time to time, in this little neighborhood. And it's nighttime, which I usually don't record this at night, and there's a red light on the microphone that I have. So I don't know. Is this what a crazy person does? Because I keep feeling like I probably look like a crazy person right now, but then it's like, what? How come I'm not a crazy person? You understand? Like the whole ego, my whole ego is like, well, this seems like something a crazy person might do, and maybe it's like, Joe, maybe you are the crazy person. Would a crazy person be sitting in a vehicle in a town he's not really from and has been for about a month with a laptop? I turned the light off on that, though. I dimmed the screen entirely, so that light is good. But with a laptop nonetheless, and a microphone, and he's just talking into it about nonsense and to nobody. I mean, there's people who listen. Thank you for listening. But right now, there's nobody. And it seems like exactly what a crazy person would do. Not that I'm a crazy person, because I won't allow myself to be, I guess. I don't really know, but it seems like something a crazy person would do. And maybe because I am. Maybe not, though. Maybe this is just how the world works nowadays. Do other people do this? Do other people record podcasts in a vehicle? Like, maybe they do it differently. I feel like people probably do that. Let me know if you know of any podcasts that record their podcast in a vehicle, or if you've ever done it. I feel like other people would do it. So maybe I'm not feeling so bad. I don't know. I'm losing my mind right now, people. I got this fucking job. I got a job, and I just, like, it's just eating at my soul already, and it's only been like 3 weeks. I just hate it. I hate jobs. I fucking hate jobs, man. I don't like having a job. I don't like being somewhere all the time, especially this one, because it's like corporate bullshit. I hate it. I don't care for it. It's just like, it's fine enough. It's just, you just sit there and you really think about what you're doing, and it fucking hurts my soul that I'm just sitting there. This is what I'm doing, people. And I'm trying to figure out. It's like, I don't know how much I can say. And it's like, I'm just trying to, what the fuck? I work for a company that makes socks. I'm doing graphic design, very minimal graphic design, for a company that sells socks with pictures of people's pets on them. Okay? I'm sitting there looking at 2 computer screens and just looking at pictures of people's pets all day. And people are like, oh, that sounds great. That sounds like something I'd do. Yeah. That's why I don't like it. Because I know the people who do enjoy that sort of thing. I know exactly who you are. You're like, oh, that doesn't sound bad. I sit at my desk and look at pictures of other people's pets too. And it's like, yeah, I bet you do. You fucking, of course you do. I hate it though. It's not bad. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I'm bitching about it, and it's just like, oh, it's really not that bad. But it's just sitting there in an office, and it's just like all day, just looking at pictures of people's pets. And it just fucking hates. I just hate it. These people have so much money. so much goddamn money that they're paying $30 for a pair of socks. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. So I just look at these pets that are like in a weird roundabout, I don't know if that's the right term for it, but in a weird roundabout way, these pets have more money than I ever will in my life. So much so that they get their face printed on a pair of socks. Because they're so valuable. It's insanity. People are absolutely insane. Oh my god. It blows my mind. Working at that place has just been blowing my mind. Oh, and I just sit there and I just cut out their little faces. I cut out their little cute little puppy and kitty faces. And sometimes people. We also put people's faces on socks too. So then I gotta look at just ugly people. Sometimes they're okay looking, but most of the time it's like ugly people. Or it's people making ugly faces to put on socks. What the fuck? And I'm somehow a part of it. Oh my god. And it blows my mind. The whole business situation. It's in a big like office building. And today, so it's a big fancy office building. There's like a common kitchen area. There's kombucha on tap. I gotta tell everybody about this kombucha on tap. I like kombucha, and it's on tap there. And they also have big buck hunter or like fucking safari buck hunter thing. You can just play it for free. There's a gym in the basement of the place with a shower. I get a shower there. They pay for my parking. It's great, but I'm so unhappy. And it's only been 3 weeks. Not even 3 full weeks yet. But it's real nice. And there's like this one other office, something like that's on our floor. Because we're on the 11th floor. Because there are multiple floors to this place. Of course. So fucking they get like catering like pretty much every day. And there's always like way too much food. So they put it out in the kitchen and you get to go eat it. And there's like people who come in and clean the kitchen, and they have shifts. And there's this one guy today. This lady's coming in. She's about to clean up the food because it's been there for a while. And this dude, this self-righteous fucking prick, I already don't like him because when they put the food out, he kind of cut me in line. I was going to get a little mac and cheese, and he fucking walked up and cut me in line. And then he's like, oh, did I just cut you in line? Like, you motherfucker. I already didn't like him. So he's talking to this lady. He's like, so when do you pick up the food? She's like, we pick up the food at 2. Like, we clean this shit up at 2. If y'all haven't ate yet, or if y'all haven't saved it yet, like, we pick it up at 2. And he's like, well, what if we could get you to like keep it out until like 3 or 4 or something? She's like, I'm gone by 4. Like, we come in here, like, that's like her like thing is like cleaning up after everybody's lunch, and then she gets to go. So this dude just keeps going, he's, a lot of people have been talking about it. It's just like so much food is wasted, and it would just be great if you could just like keep it out a little bit longer. And he's like, I don't know. He anointed himself like the person. He even said something along those lines of being the person who's going to be in charge of the leftover food. And he just wouldn't leave this poor woman alone. So I told him to leave that poor woman alone. I was like, God damn. Like, really, if it's that big of a deal, If you're so worried about food being wasted, go buy some fucking Tupperware with your fucking probably 5-6 figure job. Go buy some fucking cheap Tupperware and put the shit in the Tupperware and put it in the fridge. And tell your little fat friends that there's food in the fucking fridge if they want it. If it's that big of a deal. If not, quit giving the woman a hard time who's trying to pick up the fucking trash. Like, goddamn. I didn't say all that, but I did tell her to leave that fucking woman alone. I was like, just leave her alone. Like, get the fuck out of there. Like, why are you talking to her? She's trying to do her shit. She's trying to do her job so she can get the fuck home. You don't care about the food that much. You're just a prick. If you really cared about the food, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But you're just giving this lady a hard time. And that's what I didn't care for. Even because you cut me in line for mac and cheese. You want me to mouth off to you? Cut me in line for some fucking mac and cheese. I'll set you straight. But those are the types of people. A lot of people bring their own fucking dogs in and shit. And it's just, ugh. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Why are you going to talk to some lady about food that you don't really care about, but you're pretending to care about? If the chicken's that important, put some in the fridge. Get a dish to put it in. They got plates and bowls. You could just put it on a plate and put it in the fridge. Instead, you're just giving this poor woman a hard time. Good Lord. And then they bring their fucking dogs in and shit. Yeah, the dogs. People walk around with dogs. Walk around a fucking office with their dog off a leash. And it's like, what the fuck? It's not cute. People are mentally ill. People are severely ill in these places. And they're just all making so much money. It's like, what the fuck? But again, it's great. Kombucha on tap. Buck hunter. Whatever it is. Big buck safari. You pump a shotgun. You shoot it at a screen. It is very fun. And there's a gym where I can shower every morning. It's not that bad. But it is every fucking day just about. And it's like 9 to 5. 9:30 to 5. But I get there like 7:30 so I can go to the gym and shit. Go to the gym, get a little workout in. Because I feel like that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get through doing this nonsense. For a little while. And get some money together. Ugh. But yeah, go to the gym, get out the aggression, and then kind of hopefully mellow out. Except for this morning. This morning I did not work out. I just didn't feel like it. So I just went in, and boy, oh boy, I sure could tell the difference. I didn't want anybody to talk to me until fucking 1:30. Just leave me alone, everybody. Do work. I just don't want to be talked to right now. Whew. Because somebody brought a fucking dog in. We hired like 8 new employees and they all started today. So the room is just cramped. And somebody brought a fucking dog. It's just like, what the fuck? It just blows. It's too much commotion for me to start my day with. So I gotta, listen to some music, and then usually I just go away, put on my headphones, nobody talk to me, I'm gonna do some work, then we can all be friends this afternoon. Oh, selling my soul right now, and I don't care for it. I don't care for it at all. But the perks, it's nice enough. I'm bitching about this swanky job, because I don't like having a job. I like living in my van and being left to my own fucking time. That's what I love. God, it's just so fucking difficult. I feel like I would be fine, but I gotta pay off a credit card. I still gotta pay that credit card off. It'll just be good to have a little bit of money, a little bit of cushion, so I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing. But right now it's draining. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how anybody does it. Gets through a fucking job. Serving's easy. You can just leave, You can always, you get cut early and shit. You don't make any money, but you get cut early. I like that. And here, it's just fucking, it's all day. I worked like 50 hours last week. Do you know the last time I worked fucking 50 hours? 50 hours in 1 week? The last time I worked 50 hours in a week was probably fucking almost 7 years ago. when I was living in Washington, D.C., when I had 2 jobs, when I was working at the fucking traffic network, and then I worked at like a little lunch spot downtown D.C. So my Monday through Friday was this. I'd get up at like 4:30 because I have to be, or maybe it was close. Yeah, it was like 4:30 because I had to be in at 5 to 9 at the radio station. And then it was 10 to 2 at the restaurant downtown. And then it was 3 to 7 at the radio station. That was just during the week. And then on the weekend, I was working 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. So that was my Saturday, Sunday. My Monday through Friday was like 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. pretty much. It is nuts. That was the last time I've worked that much. And it's like I needed money for some reason. I had this idea that I needed money. And that's what's in my head right now. So that's why I'm doing this, I guess. But fuck, 50 hours in a week? Why? What do I need that for? You know? I'm still going to piss in a cup either way. No matter how much money I get and save up, there's a good chance I'm still just going to be pissing in the fucking cup. Pickle jar would be preference. I got to get back in the pickle jar game. I broke 2 of those fuckers. I just feel bad breaking those pickle jars all the time. But I'm still going to be pissing in a fucking jar. Either way. And I'm whispering just because I don't want people to... No one's around, but I just don't want them to hear me talking about that. Talking that filth. You know what I mean? I don't want people to know that I'm pissing in a cup. Well, where do you piss, Joe, if you live in your van? Usually in a cup. Jar. I don't really, just, as long as it's not my pants, I'm pretty happy. But that's what's going to happen. No matter how much money I get, I'm still going to be I don't know. Nobody controls my time. Talking about piss makes me have to piss. We got to take a break. I'll come back and wrap this up. It's Joe Kelly's Van Chronicles. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Do you like it when I stick my thumb in your butthole? I'll suck my thumb after it's in your butthole, baby. I'll massage your stinker while you ride on my Peter, and we'll both come together because it's romantic. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. And it's romantic. Ba-ba-ba-da. And then we'll cuddle until you fall asleep, and then I'll wake up because I have to pee, but then I'll sneak out because I don't want to see you again. So I just wrapped up the podcast. And then I realized I never started recording after I peed. God damn it. That's why I can't smoke weed. I got weed again. I don't remember if I said that in the first part or the second part. But I got some weed again, so that probably explains a lot about this podcast. And, yeah. No, I don't want to say all the things that I said. I felt like I said some good things. I don't remember what it was. Just people in general. I don't know. That fucking guy got to me. I don't like having a job. It's ridiculous. I hate it. You gotta be around shitty people too much. It's not fun. It's like that dude today got to me. It's fucking, why aren't we saving the food? Save it then. Jesus fucking Christ. We just think it's a problem. Then do something. Quit hassling someone else who's just trying to get through their bullshit. You fucking goon. Kind of lost steam. That's gonna be it for this one. That pee was good. Everything's good. Everything's good. I just can't stand it. Just can't stand people. Can't stand the job. But we'll get through it. We'll figure out, get all this money shit together. But, I don't know. How much is your soul worth? Is it worth $12 an hour? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Does everybody hate their job? Is that something that everybody does? Like, real passionately? Just hate their job and not like people? Not like just not particular people, just people in general? You just see people and you just don't like them? You can just tell. I feel like I've been around enough people to where I could just feel... I have a good feel for I can feel like who a person is. And I don't know. I feel like I do. I feel like I can pick up on somebody's vibes and go, what the fuck is wrong with this person? But they probably do the same thing to me. I don't know, man. I'll do it until the bottom falls out, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing after that. You know, just gonna keep telling jokes, keep it on, just blowing with the wind, and you know, just putting one foot in front of the other and taking it easy, but not too easy, because you got to get somewhere in life. If you take it too easy, you know, you probably, I don't know, fall by the wayside, you know, like a Pistol Pete Maravich, Malkovich. I got no idea. Just being silly, just having a little silly time with you, because everything's been so goddamn heavy lately in my world. So it's good to have some weed and be able to relax. Taking shit too seriously, not being able to relax. I feel relaxed right now. I feel good. I feel real good. I do. I miss buying weed in a store. That's something I miss. But, you know, it's just so easy and accessible. You just went to the store and you got what you wanted. It was amazing. You didn't have to sit outside of a dude's apartment for 15 minutes. And then he said, well, I'm around front. And I didn't know which way front was. So you got to drive around. Then he gets in. Doesn't talk. He's real sketchy, even though it's just weed. Not really sketchy. He was just like, yeah, you know, he was just trying to handle business. Seemed a little worried. Didn't want to get in trouble, sort of thing. But it's like, it's just weed. I forget that bad things can happen to you in certain places if you have weed. What the fuck is that about? Leave people alone. Yeah, I do miss that story. Anyway, just rambling on and on. I've got to wrap it up and get ready to live life, you know. It's a nice Monday night. I'm going to head by the Star Bar. Not on the Star Bar show. I keep forgetting to call that shit. But going to hang out there, laugh at other people's jokes, say hi to other people, be friendly, have good times, and build camaraderie amongst my peers. That's what I'm doing on Monday night in Atlanta, baby. In that A. Living in that A. It feels good to be in the A. When I wasn't in the A, it was still pretty good too, but I do like being in the A. It's pretty nice. They got cool shit in the A. They got a great burrito place. They also have a good coffee shop that I like. There are attractive women and men here in the A. There's a lot of social and cultural diversity in the A. A lot of people repping the A, which if anybody is repping their city, you know it says something about that city. Am I right? Am I right? You know what I'm saying. But you gotta look at the people who are repping the A, because not all of them rep it. I can't say if you can rep it right or not. I can't do it. I was gonna say something. I can't. I got no business. I haven't been here long enough to know anything about repping the A. I know people do it, and that's where my knowledge is going to stay right now, because I don't need to form any opinions. But I'm enjoying being in the A. I certainly am. I'm never going to get a pet after this job. I know that much. Never going to get a pet. Just fucking... Oh, it's fine. Everything's going to be good. That's going to be the podcast. I got to go. I got to wind it down. I got to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? And people always look at me. Some ladies walk by. I don't know if my window's down or not. But somebody may not hear me talking. She looked me dead in the eye. This stupid microphone. It's a project. It's a school project. Miss, ma'am, mind your business. Why are you looking at people's cars? And why are you walking on people's driver's side fucking window? Like, she didn't walk to the car in front of me. Like, she's still walking. She's like 6, 7, 8 cars down. Fucking fool. That's the podcast, everybody. Thank you very much for checking it out. I appreciate your time. People walking the dogs. Always fun. Always a good time. Walking very slowly. See, I know it's very quiet. Yeah, I know. Mom. Oh, Mom, you're crazy. What are you doing? What are you talking about, Mom? God, Mom, why are you so sexy? You're such a sexy mom. I was pretending I was on the phone with my mother. You see? You gotta throw diversions at these people. Wrapping it up. Thanks for checking out the podcast. Always, as always, check out, if you'd like to support the podcast, utilize shrooms.threadless.com. Check it out. Bunch of shirts, bunch of stuff there. I only get like $5 for each shirt. So it's not a lot, but, you pay 20, I get 5. But there's a bunch of shit, and I just don't have the overhead to get to all the shit, so they kind of take care of the middleman thing. Until I figure out, I don't know exactly how to market that thing. But if you like mushrooms and psychedelics, particularly mushrooms, you should check out the shirt store and see if you like some shirts. They got some fun designs up there, So check it out. Utilize shrooms.threadless.com. You can get free shipping if you use a promo code until December 15th. Free shipping. It's a code I don't want to say because I don't remember it, and I don't want to fuck it up for anybody. So my advice to you, even if you don't want to get a shirt, if you just want to know what the promo code is, go to utilizeshrooms.threadless.com. Also on Twitter and Instagram at utilizeshrooms. I've posted pictures of the promo code on my Instagram, so you can always check it out there. And that's it. And thanks for checking out the podcast. I appreciate your time. Smoke a little bit of weed. Be nice to people. If someone's throwing away food and you don't want them to, fucking do something about it. Leave that person alone. It's not their business whether or not you want their food. Especially if you're fucking 40 years old and wearing an Ed Hardy shirt and fucking, cutting people in line for mac and cheese, you motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. You fucked up. You fucked up today, boy. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Anytime you're in a line, I'm cutting you. I'm eating all the mac and cheese next time. I'm gonna slap that bowl on the ground. Fucking Ed Hardy, motherfucker. Your hair's gray and you're wearing Ed Hardy. And you're bitching about wasting food. Fucking asshole. Thanks for checking out the podcast. As always, take care of yourself and take care of somebody else. Later.